Lessons students learn when they have to ride the bus is about safety and the rules they have to follow to get you to and from school.
Well, we have a Connecticut bus driver. She's hoping a furry friend can help kids actually follow the rules. Valerie Higley wrote a book about bus safety. She's here with us this morning, and we have to just, I mean, you have Minnie.
Yes.
She's so cute.
Thank you. She's a 2-week-old baby Nubian.
Baby Nubian.
Yes.
And that's a
She's
type of
so
goat, I guess.
sweet.
That's her breed, yes.
Oh my God.
And so all the animals in the book are based on the animals on my farm. And so this is one of the real shaman's granddaughters.
Isn't that incredible? Why did you combine animals with the book?
These are 2 parts of my life that are just my loves. And so it was a very natural story to write. One day I was out in the yard with the goats and I thought, what would happen if a goat rode the school bus?
And what did happen? Has the goat ever ridden the bus?
I tried to get 2 goats on the bus, but they weren't going.
They
They weren't
having it.
going. They were kidding.
They were not kidding, Mom. I'm not getting on there.
Before we dive more into the book, what other kind of animals do you have on your farm? I'm so fascinated.
Oh, well, right now we have mostly the goats, ducks, and chickens.
Oh my
Okay.
God, that's wonderful.
Very good.
Tell us about the book. What's
Yeah.
in the book?
So it's a fascinating story, wonderful story about a goat riding the bus for the very first time, and he gets into some little bit of trouble.
Okay.
He finds himself in some predicaments, but the scenarios that he's in are scenarios that have happened on the bus over the years, and kids are able to relate to the story. They see themselves in it, and they're entertained and educated at the same time.
So this is something that you've been working on. Obviously, you've being a school bus driver yourself, you have all of these firsthand experiences, but the book probably makes it more palatable, maybe easier to understand for kids who are learning, maybe those kindergartners who are getting on the bus for the first time, like
Absolutely.
like your character.
Yes, absolutely. And when I go to schools, I can see that they are having aha moments, and it's clicking, it's making sense when they can see it in a story, and of course with a little stuffed animal.
What do you encourage parents to? Those kids are going to get on that bus for the first time. What's some advice that the parents can give to their child to not be so afraid of the bus, or, you know, to get on the bus without any hesitation?
Yeah.
Oh, it's first they could find a friend. A lot of times the bus goes through the neighborhood, so maybe they have friends from preschool, friends from summer school that they could sit with, an older sibling. That's always a comfort. And of course, if they had a shaman the goat doll, he would be a comfort as well.
Yes,
100%.
so sweet. So also, riding the bus for kids is the safest way to get to and from school, right? So you want to make sure that not just kids and parents are aware, but maybe other drivers on the road. That arm goes out. You want to make sure that you're giving yourself plenty of time to stop, right?
Absolutely. The yellow lights go off first on the bus, and then when the bus comes to a complete stop and the door opens, that's when the red lights come on and the stop arm extends. And so it's kind of, when you're driving the car, it might be hard to tell where exactly the bus is going to stop, but if you can see children standing on the side,
Right.
you can pretty much gauge where you should be stopping your vehicle. And there are lots of situations that even if a child is not crossing the road to get onto the bus, if they're getting on at on the same side where the door is, they might drop an art project,
Yeah.
or the family pet might run into the road.
Yeah.
There are situations that would bring a child into harm's way. So we definitely, as community members, need to be aware and stopping when the bus is stopped.
Very
Well,
good.
you've been driving for over 20 years. We can't thank you enough for your service,
Yes.
and that's
Thank you.
wonderful. And we can't thank you enough for writing this book and
I
coming
know,
on the
it's
show.
beautiful. We're
Yeah,
just
the
flipping through it
illustrations
here.
are amazing.
And for more, you've got Sponsor a Classroom. That's all up on your website.
Yes, absolutely. Just go visit my website. It's
Very
all there.
good.
All right, terrific riff. You can find more conversations with like this for parents on Nicole's podcast, Mommyhood Unscripted. A new episode on preventing eating disorders just dropped this morning. Scan the QR code to find it, or go listen everywhere you find your podcast. Thanks again for coming
Yes,
in.
thanks,
So
Valerie. And
appreciate
thanks for bringing Minnie. She's adorable.
it. I know, I can't believe how well behaved that goat is.
She's perfect.
She's perfect. She's not bad at all.
Not at all. All right.